If you would be so kind as to find your seats. Steve, there's a space over there for you. Does anybody else need usher services in the theater? Cool. We're on time. Hello. Thank you for joining us on day one of NANOG 86. We're in person. There's over 900 people registered for live attendance. Yay! My name is Alex. I'm a member of the NANOG program committee, and my day job is a principal network architect at a company called DEFT, as you can tell by the logo wear. I'll be your session moderator for this morning's presentations. It is now time to get started. Joining me on stage are Tina Morris, Ryan Planchette, Kat Gurinsky, and our Ombuds Future. Tina is the chair of the NANOG Board of Directors and a technical business developer at Amazon Web Services. I'm reading this. She has traveled to us today from Seattle, Washington. Please hold your applause until the end for all of them. Ryan is manager of network engineering at Netflix. This is the second time Netflix has been our host sponsor. Thank you. Today we're happy to have Ryan provide a welcome message. Kat is the chair of the NANOG PC and also a senior network engineer. She's traveled to us from Austin, Texas. Future is our ombuds person. And where'd you come in from? Wisconsin. She came in from Wisconsin. So at this point, Tina, please officially kick us off for NANOG 86. Now applaud.
Good morning. Welcome to NANOG 86. I'm actually a little out of breath because I was running late, which anybody that knows me knows I'm always running late. But there were so many people trying to get over here. I had to dodge, and that hasn't been a problem in a very long time. It's a great problem to have. I'm very happy to be here and kick off NANOG 86. We're in Hollywood, California. It's the first time we've been here since 2008. I looked at NANOG 44 at that time. We were 548 people registered in person. We've grown a bit since 2008, and it's great to have an event of this size again. There's an eclectic area around us in Hollywood. We collected some fun facts for you about the street with the Hollywood stars and all of that. And you can apparently thank Hugh Hefner for the Hollywood sign still being there, things I did not know. The elections, I want to draw your attention. October, we always do our board elections. This year, as every year, we elect 2 seats of the board for 3-year term. You must be a member to vote. You have until basically midnight tonight to register as a member on our website. Please do that. Please participate. Get to know the board candidates. I believe we have 6 of them. They will have a presentation later in the week. Get to know them and try to make a decision. We're going to do elections a little different this year. The elections aren't going to open till after the board presentations. So the board presentations and Q&A with the potential board candidates will occur, and then elections will open, and they will remain open for 1 week. Some stats. We have this nifty stat page on the web page now. It has network stats, attendance stats. You can see here, this is from this morning. We have, I know we've tipped over this, over 1,000 registered attendees if you include virtual, which we are very grateful to have our virtual attendees that couldn't travel. But I find this really interesting, this demographic stat. There's a lot. We can probably start doing more than this, but this is a fascinating one. When you have a moment, take a look at it. And then there's also some network stats. We have a V6 only network, the speed, how many people are connected, all of that. This will continue to grow, the network stats page. I do recognize this is extremely light for a network stat page for this audience. However, it's a starting point. Special thank you to our sponsors. We have our host sponsor, Netflix, our diamond sponsor, Internet Tool and Die, platinum sponsors, AWS, Aaron, Sienna, and Equinix, gold sponsors, And I do apologize for not saying every name. We have 15 new sponsors at this meeting. We actually exceeded our sponsorship goal, which is amazing. The call to action from our community that we needed more funds for NANOG is being heard. It's helpful. We have a ton of beer and gear sponsors. It's going to be a great event. Connectivity sponsor, peering sponsors, breakfast, lunch, breaks, Tuesday, women in tech, Tuesday lunch, Tuesday break, Wednesday break. Val told me to go very fast, I apologize. Sunday night, Monday night social, Tuesday night social, meeting fellowship, services sponsor, hackathon sponsor, hackathon in kind sponsor. So we thank you to all of our sponsors. Literally, we could not do this without you. Really. I want to welcome Future from our Ombuds group to talk to you a little bit about some, just overall the community that we're trying to create here at NANOG, always trying to create. It's an ongoing process, and our code of conduct. Thank you. And this is for slides.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. My name is Future Kane, and I am the CEO of the Future of SEL. I am here to support NANOG, and so is Vince. Vince, are you somewhere in the room right now? Thank you, Vince. Hi, he's over here. And NANOG continues to care about building community. NANOG continues to care about inclusivity. NANOG continues to care about equity and diversity. And that is why we are here. We are here as ombudsmen. Last time we were here, because this is our third iteration at this conference, we had numerous questions asking, well, what is an ombudsman? Or an ombudsperson or an ombudswoman? And as an ombud, we are here as a third party who you could come and talk to in regards to celebrations for this conference, or in regards to concerns that you may have in regards to collaboration, inclusivity, and building community with each other. So if you do have concerns in regards to the code of conduct, which will be put up here, there's 3 pages of those that are here of what NANOG is upholding and would like each and every one of you to embody. This could also be found on the website. We do have an area if you are looking to speak to us, because we'll be floating around for the next 3 days together with you. But if you can't find us, please feel free to reach out and email, and we will be more than happy to meet you. What I am excited about is that NANOG continues to take the feedback that you provide us so that we could provide to them and keep you anonymous, and to build the community, to continue to build collaboration, to continue to build the confidentiality for the inclusivity of NANOG. Thank you.
Right, check one. All right, hey everybody, I'm Ryan Blanchard. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to NANOG 86 here in Hollywood, California. Netflix is the host sponsor of this event. And in this very brief introductory slide deck, I'd like to introduce you all to OpenConnect, which is Netflix's in-house content delivery network, or at least update you on OpenConnect. So just a quick slide on me. I'm Ryan Blanchard, pronouns he, him, his. Been at Netflix since 2014. I have been working remotely from my home in Maryland for about the last 10 years. During my time at Netflix, I've worn a few hats, starting out with network engineering, a little stint in network architecture, and now I run an absolutely amazing team of network engineers. And shout out, I think they're in the building. Before Netflix, I was at Comcast. I worked the overnight shift, did all sorts of fun and crazy things on their backbone and CRAN or regional networks. That was a lot of fun. So I wanted to really quickly share something that was recently shared with me by my friend Michael Costello, who I see right here. Hey, MC, it's good to see you. It's a picture of the AT&T long distance lobby in New York City. This is 32 Ave of the Americas in New York. This artwork was commissioned in 1932 by an artist named Hildreth Mier. And at the time, Mier was asked to create a design that would symbolize the building as the center of communication. And I think she kind of nailed it, because one of the reasons is at the bottom of the quote reads, "Telephone wires and radio unite to make neighbors of nations." And a big part of what has allowed Netflix and OpenConnect to reach so many people all over the world is the partnerships that we've formed with many of the people in this room and many other parts of the world. So Netflix's goal is to share stories and entertain folks all over the world. And so to me, this art at the AT&T building is a reminder of the value of that partnership. All right. And to that note, that's why we keep and continue investing in being the best partners we can be at OpenConnect. We're working on features in our partner portal that gives ISPs a control over how their Netflix traffic is delivered, as well as some really cool insights and analytics into that traffic. We've also spun up a new service management team. Their charter is to provide high quality service and support to all of our ISP partners. So that's ones that we already work with and ones that we are onboarding into the program. And Netflix is also investing in emerging talent. So I think I saw 9 students here. The Netflix Emerging Talent team, we've got a fantastic program. We're offering internships where we're actually embedding interns directly into engineering groups at Netflix. And we're also setting up new grads with engineering roles within Netflix as well. And of course, we're investing in NANOG. We've got folks involved in various committees, so shout out to Kevin and Bekia. And we're super proud and happy to be sponsoring NANOG 86. Hi. All right, so we are celebrating 25 years of Netflix this year, which is crazy, but that's not it. We're also celebrating 10 years of OpenConnect, which is Netflix's purpose-built content delivery network. Come a super long way, and I figured I'd just give you guys a quick rundown, quick update of how we got here. So we decided to give this streaming video thing a try back in 2007, and before that, it was all red envelopes and DVDs by mail. In 2009, we started working with third-party CDNs to deliver our content. And over the next 2 years, it became very clear that we wanted to deliver this content ourselves, and so OpenConnect, our in-house CDN, was formed. We spent our early years building up the capability, the capacity of the CDN. We were building partnerships and working to really just make the CDN as efficient as it possibly could be. And then by 2020, we had surpassed 200 million paying members. And so that looks like 20,000 servers in over 170 countries, over 20,000 servers in over 170 countries, servicing over 1 million requests per second. So it's kind of a big deal. So how do we do it? Well, for starters, we put OCAs all over the world. OpenConnect serves 100% of the Netflix video traffic, 100%, all of it. We try and get our service as close to our subscribers as possible. That provides a great low latency experience, and it's good for ISPs too, because you don't have to carry the Netflix traffic over such long distances. Our CDN is very distributed, and so one server failing doesn't bring the whole thing down. If one fails, another's ready to take over. And when things do go wrong, we actually have advanced tooling and insights in our partner portal to help ISPs understand when the OCAs in their network are not performing properly. Another core component of our CDN are the many peering presences and peering locations we have around the world. We have 98 of them. So these are Netflix managed POPs with giant racks of OCAs capable of serving tons and tons of bandwidth, multi-terabits of bandwidth. If you're peering with AS2906, this is what's on the other side of those BGP sessions. And you can always check out our peering DB page if you want to know what facilities we're at. This picture was taken at 1950 Stemmons in Dallas. All right, running low on time, I gotta go fast. So now we're gonna zoom in on one of these OCAs, and this is where the real magic happens. This is the Rev 1.58. It's capable of doing 150 gigabits per second in a 2U package. It's got a super cool e-ink display that I just absolutely love. And these really are some of the most efficient appliances in the world. And what's unique about our use case is that we operate with a finite universe of content. And so the popularity of that content is extremely predictable. And we can pre-position that content very efficiently and provide close to 100% offload at prime time. We also fill the caches with new content overnight when traffic is low. We are peering on over 100 internet exchanges from those POPs. And so if you don't have OCAs in your network, chances are there are some OCAs that are not far from you. Getting down to the end here. We've also built out, this is supposed to be a video, we've also built out the OpenConnect backbone. It connects all of our POPs together. And we use this backbone to do all sorts of things. We use it to fill our caches. We've used this backbone to create a global TCP Anycast acceleration service, improving connectivity between Netflix clients and Netflix cloud services. And we're also using our backbone to provide ISP services to Netflix studios and offices, including the Netflix studios here in Los Angeles. OpenConnect is the ISP to those places. Oh, there we go. It's Ken Burns effect. All right, so that's OpenConnect in a nutshell. We're really excited to be here. There's a whole bunch of us here. Come find us. We want to talk to you. Any questions about any of this stuff, we're all ears. Thanks, everybody.
Hi, I'm Kat Gurinsky, and I'm the current chair of the program committee. So I'm just going to give you guys a few quick updates about what you have in store for this week. So this week we have 24 peer-reviewed presentations, including the keynotes. There are currently 24 members of the NANOG program committee. We are a self-moderating group, and we'll be moderating the program sessions and the networking sessions for all of you. This is the list of our current members. Most of us are here in person, so please come out and find us. A few program tips. For the virtual chat, if you're using that from home or even from here, you can also use it while you're in person. The chat tab is for talking to other attendees. The Q&A tab, though, is where you want to put a question if you're not going to be coming up to the microphone to ask our speakers. So if you're a little shy and don't like walking up to microphones, feel free to still submit questions that way. We'll be moderating those and interjecting between the in-person questions and the chat questions. And then if you're having technical problems, just use the help tab. On the website, you'll also find the agenda and all the presentation materials. So if you're like me and like to follow along with the PDF while someone's talking, you can pull those up while they're presenting. Some additional notes. We had the newcomers orientation breakfast this morning. It was recorded, so you can watch it on YouTube if you were not able to attend. The main breakfast and lunches every day will be just right over there in that Ray Dolby Ballroom, salons 4 to 6. But please note that Wednesday lunch is on your own. That's the only meal we're not providing for breakfast and lunch. Tomorrow we will also have the Women in Tech lunch. It is open to all attendees. Again, not just women. Every time we have confusion around this, so I always emphasize you're all welcome to come to Women in Tech. But that one will be back over on the other side at the Hollywood Studio ABC room. And we'll have Speaker Hang Black talking about embracing your edge tomorrow. So there'll be 2 lunches. Reminders, submit your lightning talks. They are in person only, so you do need to be here for them. We have 2 slots this time for lightning talks. We have 5:45 p.m. to 6 p.m. local time on Tuesday and Wednesday. So please remember to submit your abstracts by 3:30 p.m. the day before you wish to speak. The PC will be sending notifications the evening prior, so make sure your profile has your cell phone number because we're going to text you if you're chosen for a lightning talk. And then your final slides will be due 12 p.m. the day of your presentation if you're going to give a lightning talk. As always, we have surveys that are online at nanog.org/surveys. Last NANOG, we actually updated them. They're much simpler, cleaner, and quicker than the surveys before 85. It's just thumbs up, thumbs down, did not attend. So super quick, and then you can leave comments as well there if you want. No more of the crazy long scale of, how you felt it went. There's also a hackathon survey in addition to the daily surveys. And if you complete the daily survey, you're entered into a drawing for a $100 gift card, so some extra incentive there. Surveys close on Friday, October 21st. And the PC and the board and everyone does review all the survey results personally, so please do submit them. We really enjoy your feedback. They help us make NANOG better. And enjoy our program. I'm going to give it back to Alex to introduce our keynote speaker. Thank you. We're done.